Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement. From the coaches to the players, to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. We've got Durant. Davis is out there with James. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Doncic in at the 1. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Misses the 3.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
And that one's good. Doncic has got 6.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star Game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Billy Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. Undoubtedly, their defensive focus is trying to limit Luka Doncic. Coach told me Luka is a great player who impacts the game on so many levels. No one has been able to shut him down. We just need to play with physicality and make him work for everything. We'll see how they handle one of the toughest matchups in the NBA. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Embiid wide open. The wing jumper off target.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Not a fast start here for the East All-Stars. It's a 3-point game.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
To the middle. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Tatum. Here's Giannis. And he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
Now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam King.
Oh, silky smooth shot there by Gilgeous-Alexander. He knew the floater was the right move to beat the defense.
Now, here is Young. Outside Tatum. Fires for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Tatum's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Tatum kicks to Giannis. And another 3 from the East.
You can't give Giannis a good look from 3. He's really improved that part of his game.
And Doncic, here we go. Takes it off the glass. Doncic has got 8 points.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
Brunson. It's hauled in by LeBron. The West trails by 3. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Doncic.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Shots good from Young.
They're doing a lot of spectating there on D. But hey, it's the All-Star game.
James the pass to Doncic. Embiid with the steal. And here we go. Giannis heading to the hoop. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kevin Durant.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Halliburton's checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Jokic has checked in for LeBron. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
A multiple-time MVP. What's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo following the shot by Kevin Durant.
Using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Jokic with the screen on Brunson. And Doncic throws it down.
Boy, Doncic so crafty and good at using screens and being effective in screening situations. He's a true scorer and playmaker.
Now here's Tatum. 8 points for him. Embiid sets the pick for Tatum. That shot wide open. Tatum's got 10 points in the game.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Outside for Durant. Stolen by Tatum. Pass to Embiid. Launches it. And Jokic with the rebound.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. They've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. It's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
6 to shoot. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Tatum no good. The West trails by 4. Doncic passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Halliburton. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 8.
And he had a good look. And Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Down low. Tatum passes to Brunson. Shoots over Doncic. And another miss by the East.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Embiid with the steal. And Embiid with a clear path to the hoop. Tatum finds Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
The combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And some changes here for the East. Adebayo is checked in for Embiid. Jaylen Brown comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Maxey subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Then for the West All-Stars, Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Davis. Kyrie Irving comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Curry subbed in for Luka Doncic. Here's Brown, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Halliburton for 3. And Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
They've been sensational on the backboard. to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now Tatum, after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Tatum, that's good.
Good to see Tatum square himself up and knock down those pull-up jumpers. When he does that, unguardable.
Yep, it counts.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Poked away. Leonard with the steal. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Halliburton in the corner. Inside. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the East. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
On the court for the West All-Stars, we've got Stephen Curry. Durant is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Irving in at the 2.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
The West trails by 5. From the baseline. Not enough on that one as it misses. Outside Tatum. The offensive rebound. And it's Brown missing.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
To the inside. The kick out to Irving. No good from outside. The East leading by 5. Here's Tatum. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they've both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other. Good job there by Leonard setting that screen.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Young's checked in. The West All-Stars also with the sub. James is checked in. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Young outside. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And here are the East All-Stars now. They lead by 4. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. The 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The East All-Stars on offense. Brown wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Your Lakers, that's
Brunson, he's checked in for Halliburton. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for the West. The West trails by 7. Curry finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot from the wing, and he knocks down the jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself. And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
The East leading by 5. The deep three from Tatum. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And stolen by LeBron. Curry looking it over. Plenty of space. Off the left rim and out. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East. On the wing, Brown. From outside the arc. West All-Stars with the rebound. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. George is checked in for the East.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget. And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And stolen by Tatum. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. That shot is off. Great D that time from LeBron. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
You're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
And here is KD, following the three-pointer by Trae Young.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And the call up against Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the East. Then for the West All-Stars, Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for Durant. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Stephen Curry.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Let's hear it for all the benches.
It's a close game here in Indianapolis. Jokic with his screen on Brown. LeBron with the bucket.
You know, really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
And here's Young. 5 points in the game. Good ball movement here by the East. Second chance shot, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Brunson. Nothing on the board. Embiid's shot is good.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
The three for Doncic. It's rebounded by Brunson. The East leading by 3. Releases. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka going to cook you.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Please give a big round of applause for your dance team.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the East. Tatum comes in for Brown. The West also making some changes. Davis comes in for Jokic. And Durant subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the East. There's 1:38 left in the first half. Here's Embiid. The big man Embiid converts inside.
And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Pass to Embiid. The strength of Embiid on display.
Hey, Embiid is used to this. It's second nature to him. That's why he's so good at being able to score through contact.
Here's Doncic. Davis with it. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Durant with a wide-open look. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And here's Tatum for 3. It's hauled in by Doncic. Doncic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Doncic with it. 15 points in the game. James finds Doncic. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Young. From 20 feet out. And that one is off. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
We've got Jalen Brunson. Antetokounmpo out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Tatum, and it's Young in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by the East. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Young. He takes it in. Davis with some nice D. Young's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Doncic converts inside.
And the All-Star MVP award, always such a prestigious honor, and it's becoming clear who that honor is going to be bestowed upon this year.
And with the game he's having, it's hard to envision anybody else winning.
And here's Giannis from outside. Good on the triple. Giannis has got 11 points.
Really scary how good this guy's becoming. Antetokounmpo, when he's sinking the catch-and-shoot jump shot, it's game over, fellas.
Doncic with the bucket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Young taking his time here. That's tipped. A 3-pointer, no good. And so here are the West All-Stars. They trail by 1. And here we go, the fast break. Brunson's got it. Antetokounmpo kicks to Brunson. Young pass to Embiid. Good ball movement here by the East. Back to Young, just 5 to shoot. From outside, off the mark.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's KD. Again, the West All-Star.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Doncic with it. And Young picks him up defensively. The 3. Ooh, Doncic capping off the break.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Tatum on the wing. Guarded by KD. Tatum. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here is Young. 5 points in the game. High post, Embiid. Over Davis. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Embiid. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And Coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hot squad. Get loud and let them hear.
Here is Durant. He's got 10. James looking it over. James cooking from deep.
Not the guy you want to give 3-point opportunities to. LeBron doesn't hesitate to take these shots and knock them down.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Tatum. West All-Stars with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Davis setting the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice open look, but it's no good. Doncic outside. The tray. Tries yet again. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Doncic. Releases. The 3rd shot of the possession finally falls for him. Doncic has got 24 points.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Make some noise, fans.
The East trail by 7. Young from outside. And James pulls it down.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good, and the assist goes to James. Doncic has got the lead up to 10 now for the West All-Stars. Young against Doncic. Giannis passes to Young. A good look from Embiid. No good off the front iron. The West leading by 10. Here's Doncic. Oh, explosive move by Doncic.
The speed, savvy, and strength combination of Doncic, really difficult to defend.
Young outside. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Here's Embiid. And another miss by the East.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Now, here's Doncic. The 3 from KD. They get it back. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. Making a switch. Halliburton's checked in, and West also making a switch. Jokic is checked in for LeBron. And the East has possession. It's a 14-point game.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
From deep, Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Jokic has got 5 points so far.
What's really cool about Jokic is that he's just as effective working off the ball. He's ready to shoot when he catches it.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Davis. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And here's KD for 3. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Hey, go to that whenever you can. I mean, Embiid has a huge advantage in size and skill.
Count the basket. And that's now 33 points for Luka Doncic.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Trailing by 17. No good with the triple.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Doncic passes to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Jokic doing a nice job on the screen, solidly set, then rolls to the perfect spot for the score.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Davis. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Antetokounmpo dishes to Embiid. Giannis right side. Here's the three. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Tatum's got 20 points.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one. Doing it all.
Doncic right side. Shoots over. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the fourth.
And so it's the West All-Stars, controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. Kawhi Leonard is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
A guy who always seems to be in the right place at the right time. Jokic on top of that one.
Young outside. Looking to get back on track here. He lays it in.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Here's Curry with the three. It's hauled in by George.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
That one drops for him. Curry's got his first bucket of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Down low. He's covered by Leonard. And it's sent back by Jokic. With the teardrop. And it's Curry laying it in. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Young, good.
He drilled one from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Jokic with a screen on Brown. That one goes in.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Jokic, no good. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And over the last few years, Clark, we have seen an explosion of talent from Canada.
Tell you what, you go back to the mid-2000s, Steve Nash is winning those back-to-back MVPs. That's certainly part of it, but I really think a generation of players picked up the game, seeing guys like Steve Nash, and then the influx of great Canadian collegiate players going on to NBA success has certainly continued to keep that pipeline going. Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Embiid, he's checked in for Adebayo. Antetokounmpo comes in for Jalen Brunson. And it's Tatum in for Brown. Here's Sabonis. He's off on that one. Good D by Embiid. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And these fans are getting treated to just some amazing aerial action in this game.
And that's the way it should be, right? I mean, it's All-Star Week. You don't lay it in, you punch it in.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And on the way from Irving for three. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And the West leads by 20. Young against Doncic. And Young kicks to Tatum. Pass to George. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
And the technical free throw is good.
And what I love about Paul George, the production, year after year after year.
The East making a switch. Brunson's checked in. Now here's Brunson. The drive by Giannis. Pulls up on the wing, and it's good off the back rim and in. 18 points for Joel Embiid.
Not known for a quick release, but Embiid showing he has that ability as well.
Irving for three. And the West hit again from deep.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Embiid. Wide open. The East All-Stars check on two more.
And Embiid has this shot in his bag. He's confident from that area.
Doncic finds Sabonis. On the wing, Doncic. From past the arc. Rebound by the East All-Stars.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. And Doncic, here we go. And the dunk by Doncic.
Ready for takeoff. Doncic taking advantage of the opening.
Embiid is at the elbow. Count that bucket. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Booker in the corner. From deep. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brunson draws the double. Pass to George. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Comes up empty, and he's now 5 for 8. Doncic passes to Irving. And here's Booker from the arc. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night, and the call will be against Sabonis. That's his first foul, and the East All-Stars call time here. They're down by 18.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your dance team.
Young's checked in for Jordan. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Jokic, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Kevin Durant comes in for Sabonis. And Curry subbed in for Kyrie Irving. The East trail by 18. Brunson with a clean look. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
And in the past few years, Brunson's percentages from the corner has been outstanding, well above league average.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Well, it's looking more and more like the MVP award is a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, he looks like he's got that thing locked up at this point. He's been phenomenal.
Now here's Tatum. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Doncic has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Outside for Durant. From the arc. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Steps back and fires. The East All-Stars check on 2 more.
Boy, this man knows how to handle that rock. Looks like it's part of his body.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 16. And it's a completely new group for the East All-Stars. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Durant sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton. Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. And I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
Jason Tatum.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic with the screen on Giannis. KD can't get it to go. And so Giannis will bring it up for the East. Pass to Young. Here's Embiid. Great look there, but off target. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young against Gilgeous-Alexander. KD, a screen on Giannis. Count that one. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
I don't know if this is one of Jokic's preferred spots, but his smooth stroke allows him to cash in from anywhere.
Antetokounmpo, no good. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our all-star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, direct your attention to center court for the presentation of the most valuable player.